Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks Part 2. In Part 1, I showed how to get rid of the line. This item I did not draw, or this object, but somebody questioned how could you draw that? Well, I don't know how they drew it. I'm going to draw it, and you can kind of tell by like right there when you're moving it. I'm going to take a square, and then holding down the control button, I would just round off those corners. You know, if you didn't hold down the control button, you would get this. But if you hold down the control button, you'll get this pattern. I think you made a video, but I did something, but not as cool as that. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know if they did these individually, but I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. Control D, Control D. Then I'm going to take that, and I'm going to leave it a hairline, but I'm going to group it together. And then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate, and I'm going to bring it in, holding down the Shift key to about there. Now so now I've got two objects, if you look. Two objects selected. I'm going to go to Effects and Blend, and I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do 15 times. That looked pretty close. And you could do more or less. You know, the more you do, I think I'm a few more steps than there are. Let's go 17. And then you could do it two ways. You could take the Smart Fill tool, and let's use their colors. And I'm going to go on this side. And you notice that it's not leaking to the other ones. And if you notice, I did an odd amount of steps, so it would equal at the tip and the bottom. Now we can actually, what I should have done, maybe I grouped that together. Yes, I did. So now I can take this, Control G to group it, Control D to duplicate it, click on this and rotate it around. It'll save you from smart filling. Now I would almost bet that the white's going to leak, and I kind of want it to. I'm going to use red on the Smart Fill tool. And look at that, it leaks, and that's what we want. We won't want to have to fill it all in one at a time. Whoop. And I'm pretty sure that's how they drew it. Now, there's my white line that we fixed in the previous one. And we're going to have to just select it. I really think welding the center would be better than putting a backing on it. And so what we're going to do, we're going to ungroup all this, go up to Object Group and ungroup all, and then nudge these out of the way. Luckily, they don't hit the other one. And then weld it, because there's no white lines. Woo! We got a little problem. Let me try that again. Well, okay, whenever you have that problem, then we can try doing this, and we can take a rectangle, doesn't matter what size, take the Smart Fill tool. Now we have that shape, and I can fill that shape with that blue, and I don't have to worry about welding it because it's all one solid piece. Let me uncheck it so I won't get those little dots. So all the white lines are gone. These might have white lines, but well, there is one right there. I don't think they'll really show up in printing. So maybe the best thing to do is to put and I know very little about printing. Let's make another rectangle. Let's just get rid of those and make that shape. fill that in, move it over, go up to object, order, back a page, and now the white line that was in the blue is gone. And basically you remember that's exactly right. The red leaked. The blue we created, so there's no white line on the red. So that's a pretty cool graphic, and I'm sure the person that drew it will tell me that I drew it differently than him. But I bet because of the fact that it acts like they're actually folded in, it's a pretty neat device, pretty neat object. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.